Let's focus on the menu section titled Before Applying. Here you will find all the information you need to gather the mandatory documents you must provide when filling out your application to the SME Fund. Every SME applying for the fund must be established and registered in a member state of the European Union and must fall under the definition given by the European Commission of small and medium-sized enterprises. You will find the link here that I'm pointing out. Let me just clarify at this moment that SMEs based in the EFTA countries, namely Norway, Switzerland, Iceland, and Liechtenstein, or in the UK, are not entitled to apply to the SME Fund as they are not European Union member states. The submission of the application is very simple, as we will see later on. Just make sure that you have the following documents ready before you start filling out your application. So you will need an official VAT certificate or a national registration number certificate issued by the competent national authority in your country, proving the creation of your company. It is crucial that this certificate is an official document from the national authority responsible in your country for registering companies. The document you submit must clearly display the tax number and the company name, and both must match with the information that you enter in your SME Fund application form. Over the years, we have observed common mistakes where companies enter the VAT number in the SME Fund application form, but then the tax document they submit has a different registration number that does not match. I cannot stress this enough. The tax number and the company name in both the document and the application form must match. To make it even easier for everyone, we have compiled in this link titled Example of EU VAT Identification Numbers some of the most common examples of tax certificates you can provide, categorized by country. Please ensure that the tax certificate you submit is included in this list. Individuals who are self-employed are also eligible to apply to the SME Fund grant. You can provide a sole trader registration certificate as evidence of your involvement in an economic activity. This document should clearly display a registration number and establish the legitimate connection of the applicant to the business they are conducting. You are also required to provide a bank statement issued by the bank where we can verify the account holder, which normally coincides with the name of the company or the company owner. We must also be able to see the complete IBAN number and the BIC or SWIFT code. This document can be a bank statement or a certificate of ownership letter issued from your bank, confirming that the account to be used for the fees reimbursement is registered in the name of the applicant company. So these two documents are mandatory to every company applying to the SME Fund. However, if the applicant company is using the services of an external third-party representative, such as an IP lawyer or an IP consultancy firm, there is an additional requirement to submit a declaration on honor for external representatives. In this declaration on honor, the company grants authorization to the external representative, so to submit the application of the SME Fund on their behalf. The Declaration on Honor template can be downloaded here directly from this link, but is also available during the application process itself. Both the main authorizing person in the SME, who is typically the owner or the director or even someone authorized to sign documents on behalf of the company, and the external representative must both sign this declaration.